Well, looking ahead to game number 3, which is technically game number 2, with the first one washed out, we go to another gorgeous part of New Zealand, McLean Park in Napier for the third T20 International. And at the end of game number 2, Hardik Pandya, when asked about possible changes, was non-committal about it. He said, well, I'd like to give everyone in the squad a chance, but it's just one more game, so it's a bit tough. So he's playing his cards close to his chest. For obvious reasons. With just 2 games, you can't give everyone a chance. But what he's probably opened up is there could be 1 or 2 places where he's felt, okay, you've had enough of a run. Let me see where I can look.
Look, the only player I think that they can replace right now is Surya Kumar Yadav. If they want to give him a break and then probably bring him for the ODIs, because the rest of them have just come in, and if you just got to give them 1 game, I think it's unfair to everybody. You can bring in a Samson. I think he'll be well suited to these conditions because he likes playing fast bowling. He's a good player of short of length bowling. So I'd love to see a Sanju Samson instead of Surya Kumar Yadav for next game. But you also have to understand Hardik Pandya's point of view. He is a newly appointed captain. He would like to win every game that he captains, and he wants to put his best side in front and make sure, you know, his ability to captain comes flying through in many ways, because I know ideally we would like to chop and change a bit, but as players you also want that sense of security and feeling that the captain is backing you, and that's what he showed with Deepak Hooda. He both of them hail from Baroda. They played a lot of cricket together, and so he brought him on at a time, like Parthiv said, where it was more suited for him to bowl. He was in a way slightly facing a challenge because Darryl Mitchell and Williamson were looking to go, but he didn't give any bad ball. He bowled a good spell at that stage. Only got 1 wicket, but got rewarded thereafter when he came back in the 19th over. So I don't see any changes in this 11. I think they'll pretty much play the same 11. If at all they should change, I just feel Surya Kumar should be the one just resting a bit, because I think the world has seen a lot of him right now, and give an opportunity to Sanju.
Talk about shock value when he said that. I was expecting every other player in the squad, and I think between DK and the New Zealand bowlers, they'd all agree.
Yeah, everyone.
Give him a break.
Nobody wants to bowl to Surya Kumar Yadav at this point of time for sure. But yeah, I mean, that's a fair call. We know what he can do, and he has been playing really well since for almost a year now. Yeah, I mean, that's something which India can look into. And then there's another change which I would like to see is I would like to see Umran Malik having a go at New Zealand batters. They are a quality side. Maybe Bhuvneshwar, just like Surya Kumar Yadav, Bhuvneshwar Kumar has been playing a lot of T20 cricket. We know what Bhuvi can do. Other question is, do you see Bhuvneshwar Kumar playing 2024 T20 World Cup? I know there is quality, but do you see him playing in 2024 World Cup? So if we are trying to build a team for that World Cup, I think this is probably a right time, a right step to take. So maybe I would like to see Umran Malik getting a game as well.
Fair point. 2 key names in there: Sanju Samson, Umran Malik. Will they get in? And if so, can they? At whose expense will they get in? When we talk about New Zealand, well, they have a few things to think about as well. Will they make that one change that we advocated, which was, of course, trying to think of maybe getting in, as you can see there, Michael Bracewell, who can bat a bit, gives them something with the ball. DK, whose place does he take for you?
I have a feeling that they have to let go of Ish Sodhi, because I think Mitchell Saltner gives them a lot with the ball. And the fact, when I say you need to bat deep, only if you bring in Bracewell in place of Sodhi will they be able to bat till 8, which is the length of the batting that I'm talking about. Just the fact that with India's middle order and the place where Ish Sodhi comes to bowl, they're all taking him down right now. They're very comfortable playing a Sodhi, and hence I would like to see Bracewell in place of Sodhi. He might not give you as much with the ball like a Sodhi does, but he'll give you a lot more with the bat. That's the only call that they could make.
Yeah, it's only a 13-member squad, unlike India, so it's just Blair Tickner, the only other name in that squad.
So there's not many to choose from, definitely, and then they look like a bit short in their batting for sure, and that could be the reason why they've been conservative in their approach and start of the innings, because they know that they don't have that much of depth, so that's why they don't take as many chances. But yeah, if you can get an all-rounder who can bat a bit, so that just gives you that kind of a luxury at the top of the order that if we get out early, we still have options, someone who can hold their inning around. So yeah, I think that could be in place of Ish Sodhi. So in a way, yes, copy paste of what Dinesh Karthik has said.
Well, of course, once the series is complete, India will want, I know it's not 3 matches, but even a 2-0 will technically be a whitewash as far as the series is concerned. They've won 5-0 in the past. I think it'll be important, as you said, no matter what, maybe the odd change, but Hardik Pandya's #1 objective will be win every game, and in this case, it would be a whitewash if he does.
Absolutely. I think we've been 3-0, 5-0, and why not a 2-0? I think as I said, it just shows the strength of Indian team. In bilaterals, we are fabulous team, and generally teams find it hard to compete against us, and that's the truth. And Hardik's first stint at a full series in captaining. Yes, he did Ireland, but this gives him another opportunity. He's led really well today as well. So it augurs well. Everything looks very ominous and good for the moment, and it'll be great to see another 2-0 whitewash.
Yep. If you had to sort of jump into the other camp briefly and give an advice to New Zealand, knowing how strong India are at the moment, how do they make it 1-1?
I think they'll have to be aggressive, like what Hardik said. They have to be aggressive with their mainly batting, and try and get bat first. That's something which changes. Yeah, I know teams like to chase in T20 format, but runs on the board actually helps a lot, especially when you are not winning games. So I think from New Zealand's point of view, they will have to be slightly aggressive and maybe show more intent against Indian bowlers. Otherwise, I think they will lag behind.
All right, one from both of you. Smart pick, player to watch out for game number 3. Surya Kumar doesn't count.
Surya Kumar, Ishan Kishan. I thought he had a wonderful Mushtaq Ali trophy where he scored 100. Here also he looked good, though he didn't get as many runs. He did get a start. So I think Ishan Kishan is the one. I think look.
For me, I would love to see Shreyas Iyer do well. I think he was batting till he was there at the crease. So it'll be very nice to see what he can come up against. And from New Zealand, I'm very keen to see Finn Allen. I think he's a very vital cog in their team, and if he comes good, the whole batting will look a lot different.